Hey guys, wanted to talk about 151, the OG here set because I thought something was very interesting. Well, everyone recently in the probably last few weeks, all the PokeTubers and everything else, been talking about Destined Rivals, sky booster boxes skyrocketing, not going to get reprints, etc., etc., etc. I was looking at my own portfolio. I'm like, what's up? What's up with 151? Something's going on here, right? And I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it'd be very interesting here to see. You can see here this TCG player here with the figures, and I put it out to the last year. And you can see a lot of these 151 products are hitting all-time highs, right? Some of it's flattening off a bit here, but what's really strange for me is seeing almost every single sealed product. This is the crazy part, sealed product hitting all-time highs here. So look, you got the booster bundle, yeah, sitting at 121 US dollars here. You got the Elite Trainer box, the standard one here. Kind of rounded off here, but still all-time high, right? At $443, costing I think more than Evolving Skies ETBs. You got the UPC peaking now, peaking at 660 pretty much here. Then you got these other ancillary products that are smaller that aren't really like, I would say, blue chip. Those first three probably blue chip. But then you got these smaller products like these Zapdos EX collection flattening off a little bit there over the last, I think, week or two. That's $72 here. You got the Alakazam box peaking at 75. You have the mini tin displays here peaking as well, 3333. It's crazy what's happening here. You know, even the poster collection here is hitting an all-time high of $48 over the year. And this is what makes it super interesting is compared to like the hits, the number one chase card in that, you're not seeing it at the all-time high either. So there's a lag that's potentially going to happen here. Whether it's going to show up again in the seal, where seal just going to drop off again, or we see the Charizard and the set going up here. But it's not all across the same products either here. This is the Pokemon Center one here, where you can see it went high, it hit high of like almost $1,000 US here in October, dipped off, then came back again, and it's closing back into like 900 US, not far up from the all-time high again. And even when we look at the set value here, over the since inception, right? The set value has gone from 800 sitting to about 1465 here US dollars. Not the highest. The highest it was is about 1500. Yeah, that was back in March last year. And then look here, as the Charizard boomed as well, the set kind of went off here at the same time. So what does this all mean here? What this means is it's such an interesting time that it makes me think, why are people snapping up almost every single sealed type of product except for the Pokemon Center box? And that's not even that far off the all-time high. It's probably like 10% off here. And a part of me, from what I'm reading, what I'm seeing, is a lot of people are getting, I think, fearful, kind of like leading from that Distant Rivals booster box thing, where they're thinking there are not going to be any reprints of booster boxes here. 151 came out in 2023 in September. And so we're about 6 months off. And so I think this is people loading up, right, what they can before it completely goes out of print. Is there a guarantee it's going to go out of print? We don't know. Pokemon Company knows 1.1's a smash hit. Yeah. And so I think they're still going to try and pump out more stuff on it here, right? I even forgot actually the Blooming Waters here, right? Blooming Waters. So Blooming Waters. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at that. Even here is, look, you can see that thing's skyrocketing too, right? It's at an all-time high as well. So I'm thinking here, from what I'm gathering, is 6 months out, people are starting to buy up 151 products in anticipation of this reprint cycle ending, and they're getting into it, and it's slowly creeping up here, and it's hidden behind this Distant Rivals booster box rally that's happening, that's now cooling off for a bit here. I think people are starting to wake up more onto 151 and buying it up. And so the question is, should you be buying into it here? I mean, I personally think it's all-time highs. I'm not going to buy into it. Yeah, I already have some stuff of it, not much, I would say, but you know, I'm gonna stay out of it here for a bit. The real question is it a good time then to buy the singles? Yeah, is there anticipation that the singles are going to be moving up here? Don't really know. Yeah, don't really know. I think with it looking at, it's sitting at, off its all-time highs, 20, roughly 20% or so. I think it's not a bad idea to think about whether you think it's a good time to get it. I think it's open for it. I think this is a very interesting moment here for you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think in terms of what's happening here with all of these sealed ones. I mean, I'd get it if it's the ETB, the booster bundle, UPC, but for all these other like smaller products, side products, I guess you could call it, as well, to hit that kind of like all-time highs, kind of is unusual from what I've seen so far here, guys. Anyway, I want to share that here with you guys. So hope that will help you guys. Let me know if you're going to snap up some 151, or if you think Pokemon Company is just going to continue printing it even outside the print windows that we've seen historically as well.